Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Ha. I'm a member of Cohort 6 in the Data School in New York, and today I'll be showing you how to add labels on top of stacked bar charts in Tableau. One of Tableau's best features is its contextual awareness. It is a very smart program that generally knows what you're trying to do based on what you've done already. Unfortunately, however, this feature can sometimes lead to automatic assumptions that may not align with your actual intentions. Additionally, these quote-unquote smart assumptions are usually rather inflexible. For this video, I'll be focusing on how this applies to stacked bar charts. Let's use an example for context. If you'd like to follow along, please open the Superstore dataset from your Tableau repository. First things first, we need a stacked bar chart, so let's take a look at sales by both category and subcategory. I'll begin by dragging the sales measure into rows. This will give us one bar with our total sales number across all categories. Next, I'm going to drag the category measure into columns to split by category. And now you should see 3 bars, one for furniture, one for office supplies, and one for technology. Now let's pause and assume right here that the total sales numbers for each category, so these numbers, are absolutely essential for our analysis. Given this assumption, my next move will be to go to the Labels Marks card and select Show Mark Labels. And now, since we also needed to drill down into subcategories, I'll also drag the subcategory measure into the Color Marks card. As you can see, when I bring subcategory into the view, Tableau automatically assumes that I want mark labels at the lowest level of aggregation. However, I previously mentioned that the total sales numbers for each category, not subcategory, for each category, are key to our analysis. This is an example of Tableau's contextual assumptions working against the user. Currently, we can only see labels at the subcategory level, but using this nifty little trick, I will show you how to de-aggregate your labels. The key here is some crafty manipulation using dual synchronized axes. So to set this up, I'm going to drag another sales pill into rows. And so now you should see 2 stacked bar chart panes stacked one on top of the other. The next step is to right-click the sales axis on the bottom pane and select Dual Axis. This will merge the 2 panes into one and put the second sales axis to the right of your chart. This will probably also automatically change your chart types, but don't worry about this just yet. To make sure both of our charts are working on the same scale, right-click one of your sales axes and select Synchronize Axis. And now that we're certain that our 2 charts are using the same scale, we can go ahead and hide the extra sales axis to the right. And I'm going to do that by right-clicking the sales axis and deselecting Show Header. Next, I'm going to go to my primary sales marks card. So that's the one that we're on right now. This is all of them. This is the primary, and this is the secondary. So we're going to go to the primary marks card, and we are going to change the chart type to bars again. Next, I'm going to go to my secondary marks card and remove subcategory from color. I'm doing this because I'm going to use these marks to label sales at the category level. Then I'm going to change this chart type to Gantt bars and go to color, put the opacity all the way down to 0% to make the lines invisible. And now we should see the category sales levels on top of the stacked bar charts. Now the only thing left for us to do is to go to our primary marks card again, go to the labels marks card, and deselect Show Mark Labels. And that's it. A quick nifty workaround for a common annoying situation that most Tableau users will experience at least once.
Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you now feel a lot more confident in your ability to add labels on top of your stacked bar charts in Tableau. Please check the description of this video for links to any additional materials that you might find useful. If you enjoyed this video, then you might like this related how-to video by my fellow data schooler. Click on the thumbnail on the bottom right to watch it next. And one last thing before you go, please subscribe to this channel to get notified whenever we release new videos. Thank you.